G'day everyone, Gareth here from Fraser Coast Food Forest. I thought I'd do a quick video. I'm going to refurb this garden bed here and we're going to replant some vegetables in this particular garden bed. I did this one here about a week ago. I turned it all, added some chicken manure and some blood and bone, mixed it all in, put a nice thick layer of mulch on here so it keeps it nice and moist. And this whole garden bed is cauliflower and broccoli. So we're in April and we're in the subtropics. So the temperatures are getting cooler, the humidity is dropping. You wouldn't think so with this beautiful day, but it's about 30 degrees at the moment. And as you can see, within a few days we've already got some cauliflower and broccoli coming up. In fact, I think everything's germinated except for that one and that one and that one. Well, we may have one just in here, so two fails, which is pretty good. I'll probably put some more seeds into those areas there. Some do take a little bit longer to germinate than others, obviously, but we're going to concentrate on this garden bed. Hasn't gone very well today. We'll pull these weeds out, and this isn't weeds, this is actually spinach, but it's going to come out. So I just want to get all these weeds out first. It's not many. I come out here most days and you can see the top of this is quite dry. Underneath is still pretty good, but we want to try and get some more nutrients into this. So we're going to use that with chicken manure, blood and bone, and some nice mulch, which I've still got heaps of. And the veggies we're going to plant today, I'll just pull this little onion out. There's some more little onions in here. I'll just mix in with it when I turn it. Get this little spinach out. And what we're going to plant today, I'm going to try some more beans. I'll put them over on the trellis over there, and we'll give that a go. I'm not too sure why that's in. I'm not going to put the cucumber in, but then we've got some onions, red and brown, and then we've got some spring onions, and we're going to put some perpetual spinach in, and we'll give that one a go, see how we go with that. And I've run out of seeds for some lettuce, so I'll have to get some of that. But this whole bed, I think I'll use half of it for onions, a row of spring onions, and a couple of rows of the spinach here. So we'll get into this. I'll get into turning this over, mixing everything in. I'll show you how I do that. Just sort of breaking the surface of it. Quite easy. After time, the soil does compact, so you want to loosen it up. It's still a pretty good soil. Not too wet, not too dry. Forms a ball, but as soon as you touch it, breaks up nicely. You don't have to be too fussy with it, because we'll get the rake on it. We'll get the rake on this and mix in the manure and the blood and bone, which I'll go get now. Here we have it. Rooster booster, organic chicken pellets, and then some blood and bone. Blood and bone. Smells beautiful. I'll be quite generous with this. And Sonny, come here. Come here. He likes eating the manure. No. Good boy. Say good day. Good boy, Sonny. Don't eat it. Nope. A few handfuls of that, and you want to give us a nice even coat. No. There you go, you can sort of see that coat I've given that. We'll mix this all in. Add a bit of a blowout. We'll water this in a bit. Come on, you're going to get really dirty, buddy. That'll do. Well done, buddy. Right, mix this in again, and then we'll go collect some mulch. We do get a lot of these. Of course, if you were to have hundreds of these in your garden bed, yeah, you might have a bit of a problem, but occasional ones won't really matter. I believe they're the larvae of the dung beetle and the rhino beetle. Not 100% sure about that. But they're definitely some of the common beetles we get here, and these get massive, and they're edible. Get off! 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 Get off! Off! Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Where's your ball? Sonny, go get your ball. Where is it? Go get it. Where is it? Good boy, where is it? You get the drift here, nice and fine. Some of these big lumps will just break up beautifully. There we go. The battery just went out again. I think it overheated, so I'm going to position the camera in the shade, see if I can get at least a few more minutes. So this is the mulch I'm putting on. mycelium in it, partly broken down. It's the same as this. Excuse the overgrown grass, my lawnmower is not in action at the moment, so it's getting fixed tomorrow. I'll clean all this up. I hate it when it's like this. Anyway, for those of you who follow my channel, you'll remember I had about, I think it was 44 metres of mulch. All came from this property. You wouldn't think so with the amount of trees we got here. But literally all this, you couldn't see through here. It was all overgrown. 30 plus palm trees, jacarandas and lots of other sorts. This is what I got left. I try and avoid this stringy stuff, which is the leaves from the palm trees, and I try to dig down and get this nice stuff. Watch it, Sonny. Good boy. Try and get this nice finer type mulch. Holds all the moisture. Smells amazing. And I'll put 2 barrow loads per raised garden beds. And they're about 2.4 metres by 1.2 metres, and I think 300 high. The original mulch I used was sugarcane mulch, which is still really good to use, but it does dry out quickly. And then I find I'm having to water a lot more, where this particular garden bed here, if I just take the top off, it's still slightly damp. So it does, and this hasn't been watered for a few days, so it holds in the moisture really well, a lot better than sugarcane mulch. But yes, so 2 barrow loads, spread out nice and lit. Really, Sonny? I've just raked that. Come on, off. Sonny, off. Get down. Down, come on, down. Good boy. I'll try and put this camera in the shade because it keeps on going off. Overheats. Apparently because it's an action camera. Slightly bigger one. You know how I said they were edible? No, I'm just joking. Not a chance in the world I'm going to do that. Look at the size of it though. I'll chuck him behind us. There's a heap of mulch. I think he pooed on me. Now to spread this out evenly. See how deep it is. Probably as deep as my fingers, up to my knuckles here. Alright. Of course you don't have to go this deep, I just like using lots and lots of mulch. Now, that's what I do. Of course I'm not planting seeds in the mulch. The mulch is purely to keep weeds down, contain water to keep the water in, keep it nice and moist, and that's what this will do. And it's also going to create mycelium, which is all growing on this leaf here. It's a fungus. Okay, so if I was to grow cauliflower or broccoli, I would remove the mulch like this, and I would just plant my seed in there. If I was doing onions or carrots, I literally spread that out all the way across, little trench, sprinkle my seeds in, which I'll show you because I'll be planting them today. I'll be planting some veggies today, the ones I showed you before. And I might start off with a row here of onions. I'll just push everything to the side here, and I'll pat it down too so it doesn't sort of collapse in on itself as well. Put my tripod back up here. There we have it. I'll just get my hand, got that, put a little trench in there, brown onion, put one in here. Quite simply, and then I just pinch it over. Quite often, if I've got some potting mix with me, instead of pinching it over, I'll just put a layer of potting mix over the top and then pat it down a bit. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to bore you with every single row, but I'll show you the end product. There we have it. You can see I've actually ended up planting this whole bed with onion. All brown, except the last one. I used all the seeds. The last one will be the red onions. You can see how high that mulch is. And what I do with the mulch is I compact it like that. All the way, every single one, just to hold that mulch. I'm trying to avoid it from rolling back. I do come out here and check to make sure. Of course, hard stopping the dog and birds digging in it, but we should get a good crop out of it this year. A bit shaded here with the banana and the palm, but later on we'll get some afternoon sun and it gets morning sun. This is the most shaded garden bed. And the rest of these seeds I'm going to put some more in here. Probably fill up something in the end here. This is either leek or spring onion, I can't remember. I wouldn't mind trying to get some more beetroot in because for some reason only one came up. The sweet potato I harvested didn't get one sweet potato. I couldn't believe it. It had been in there for about, what was it? Well, the variety I bought said harvest 12 to 16 weeks, and it was the 16 weeks and I got nothing. I got nothing at all. So what I did is I got some cuttings from the sweet potato, which will if I show you, you'll see that it starts to develop roots, So I cut some lengths off and planted them about 4 or 5 days ago. I can already see this one starting to produce some more leaves. Even this one is, yep. So they've all taken pretty well. Last time I planted 2 and it took over this whole garden bed. It was out to here, which is fine, I don't mind that. Obviously I'll contain the potatoes, sweet potatoes, to stay in the garden bed just by whippersnipping and mowing anything that hangs over. But didn't get one, very disappointed. So sweet potato you can grow pretty much all year round here in the subtropics. I'm going to keep them for a lot longer. The Kangkong has completely taken over, as you can see, and it climbs. Didn't know that, and it's in full flower. And it still tastes amazing. Had some for dinner last night, and obviously I can't keep up with it. Peanuts are doing really well. They've grown a lot more, and they've been flowering for a while as well. But they're doing really well. One thing I'm really happy with though is my asparagus. It's really taken off in here. As you can see, the spears are getting thicker. Remember, these won't be ready for another couple of years. I might sneak a taste test next season, but we'll probably get some good growth out of this pretty much most of the year. But you can see how thick. I mean, you've got some new spears growing up here. They're only thin obviously at the moment. This is a nice thick one. There's 2 varieties in here, the Mary Washington, and then you've got a big fat purple variety. Really happy with the way they've turned out. I'm still waiting to get a couple more to put on the end here. But yeah, really happy with them. Full sun. Pretty much get sun all day. Just that first morning sun it doesn't get. So there we go, there's the veggie garden. It's all been happening. And again, I think I might have mentioned in the start of the video, this is the best time of year to grow vegetables up in the subtropics. Complete opposite to when I was in Melbourne. I found the humidity was really hard to defeat. It would bring in all the pests. It would and it was just crazy. The Kangkong is probably by far the best plant for pest resistance. I've seen a couple of grasshoppers on it, but apart from that, I mean, looking at that, there's really not much in the way of eating it, and I haven't sprayed it, nothing. So this is a favourite. I'll be definitely growing this most of the time. Alright, I think we'll call that a wrap. I'll keep you updated on the veggies. I'll plant some more over here, like I said. I'm running out of room. I'm going to have to start building these other ones. But there we go. There it is. Hope you liked my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Big thumbs up would be good. Oh, and leave a comment if you can tell me what those larvae are. I'm pretty sure they're the dung beetle or the rhinoceros beetle larvae. Alright, take care everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.